Good evening. How do you feel yourself as investors? Can you imagine to listen the whole days of these pitches? 3 minutes, minute and a half, 5 minutes, 7 minutes, all of this. So Prototron is also about it. But I like Prototron because we have a little bit more tech than in other batches, than in other rounds or in other communities. So some of the teams whom we would like to present you today, they have been already on this stage. But please listen to them again. And what is about Prototron? So as you might understand, this is a Tech Ideas Fund. And we try to find the best ones. And we want to give them money to make their first prototype. We provide them with legal and marketing aid. And we also provide some kind of corporate channels. And we also give them an incubation program. And we do it already for 6 years, almost. So it's now our 6th year. And from that time, we have founded 58 teams. And we are happy to announce that we have 92% of survival rate. So from these 58 teams, as you can imagine, so many are still alive. And they were done a great work. They have raised already more than 17 million euro. And it means that more than 24 new products are on the market. And you can be also the part of this great success story. All that you need, just formulate your idea, put an awesome team together, and apply. For spring round is until 15th of March, or for autumn round is until 15th of October. And what we wait, we would like you to be in the phase of conceptioning, as you have your awesome idea, but you don't know, is it okay in technology, how to sell it, who is your main customer? So you are warmly welcome. We can do it together. Or you already have some kind of MVP, have something done, but now you want to enlarge your business or diverse your portfolio, then you're also warmly welcome. Thank you very much for Uri. He has already mentioned some of our alumni, but you can see another ones, and also you can catch them on expo area and chilling around here in Latitude. And so I'm very happy to announce that now you will see our top 10 from Prototron 2018 spring round. And first of all, I will be very happy to invite our first team. They're not very commonly on the stage, but they have created an awesome product. They have created it because they have found the right problem and they have created it, invented it for themselves. And now I would like Latitude volunteers to help us, because I will invite I Can Grab team on the stage.
One, two. Hello, my name is Karl Robert, and we are Waffle Solutions. We are developing adaptive technology for 38 million wheelchair users. And this is it. Hegert, our team member, has been in a wheelchair for more than 20 years, since he had neck trauma. In that case, person remains paralyzed towards his shoulders, and his fingers stop working. As a result, he's not able to grab things anymore. For example, a dropped phone to call for help, a meal in a refrigerator, or on a sunny day like this afternoon, possibility to open the window, or the keys. Existing solution for this problem is a grip. But grip requires fingers' help to work, and that's why he's not able to use that. Our solution to this problem is the reacher called Icon Grab, which does not require any help from the fingers to work. It works when user extends his wrist or electronically. The differences between the Icon Grab reacher from existing solutions lies in the possibility to set up the reacher, which makes it a box product, so it can be easily marketed through resellers. Also, is important the ease of use, including the installation and removal by the user itself easily and fastly. Our wrist extension reachers as final products have reached to Finland, Ireland, England, Germany, and even to the United States of America. The greatest challenge we are facing today is very high demand. We can produce 30 reachers per month, although England alone asks for 100 reachers per month. So, yes. People without special needs think that the greatest dream the wheelchair user has is to get up. In fact, the thing they mostly want is to be as independent as possible. And we are helping them to achieve this goal. And also you can contribute. It takes 250,000 euros to improve our electronic reacher, to create stock reserve, and to enter 20 countries' markets. So, do not hesitate to contact us. We are Wafa Solutions, and this is the reacher called Icon Grab. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And this is for you. Yes, you do not hesitate, to give a big applause for these guys, because they are really great. And sometimes we find problems and we find solutions on the ground in our everyday life. But sometimes space is not enough. And we go wherever. And please welcome our next team, SAT Data. Yes.
Hello, hello everyone. My name is Henry, and I'm representing SAT Data. SAT Data is a web-based marketplace to bring together different counterparts of satellite ecosystems. What I mean with that, we know that the space industry is exploding continuously, again and again and again. The price of the launches is decreasing enormously all the time because we have the big players who are reusing the launch vehicles. At the same time, the prices of building the satellites are decreasing also because the technology is advancing. So the problem, this is what I was talking about. We have underused resources. There is ground stations that haven't been utilized to download the information for some of the missions. That's just because there is not enough connection between the service providers and service requesters. The data amount is increasing. We know the big data is everywhere. You can manipulate it, you can process it, you can read enormous things from them. And the solution, what we are offering, is shared space economy. We're sharing the knowledge, we're sharing the results, and we're sharing the resources in a way that, let's say you have a ground station, and, well, because you happen to be amateur radio enthusiast, you're downloading information from satellites for fun. But wouldn't it be nice to get some money for it? While you're doing it, you can also pay for equipment with the money what you're gathering, right? So our marketplace brings together all the players who have the need and the solution to those needs. So you can just set up a service request, and it will be serviced by any of the people on the ecosystem or who are working on the marketplace. We've been looking through the internet, and we found a couple of competitors who are doing a bit similar thing what we are doing, but actually when we were thinking about them a bit further on, then we found out that they could be just addition to our ecosystem. Because as the number of the satellites is increasing all the time, same time we need more download or downlink. So all the ground station networks can be gathered on the marketplace and supported more business. We plan to take the commission from any of the service requests what is on the marketplace. Plan to take 3 to 10% just to keep the platform going and growing and to put more possible features on it. We plan to have 9,000 active service requests serviced on the platform by 2020. In the team, myself, experience from CGI and experience from Tallinn Technical University. I've done masters in business information technology, and I work in CGI for research development projects for European Space Agency. We also have Karoli Khan. She's been working with the Estonian Student Satellite Foundation from the beginning. She's been working as a project manager and also as a chief operating officer. Latest addition to the team, we have Andrius. He's experienced engineer in software development. We plan to go to have our MVP ready by July. Then we plan to pilot it on the customers and go on a fully functioning platform in September. And thank you. That's about it, I guess. In case you happen to have a satellite, or maybe you have a ground station, or you know what to do with the data from the satellites, reach out to our platform. It's satdata.rocks. Sign yourself up and start earning money. Thank you.
That's for you.
Okay.
Yes, really, space is very close to us already, and I know that several of Estonian schools setting up the stations, ground stations, and sending the satellites. So, but first of all, but still, we have some of the dangerous works for ourselves to do. And it's not only pitching on the public stage, as you can understand, but also working outside somewhere in the ocean, for example, to get for us fresh fish or sushi. And please give a great applause for our next team with name Ragnarok.
Hello, my name is Urmas Reinsberg, and I'm sales manager for team Ragnarok. Every day, 1,000 people go to work and they die because of work-related accidents. This is a tragedy for friends and family, but it is also an enormous burden for society. Governments spend hundreds of millions to cover the cost of injuries. The good news is that accidents can be prevented and lives can be saved. Ragnarok is a workwear created for tough conditions at sea. It has integrated sensors to monitor if the person has fallen and to give fast signal to supervisor. It has integrated health monitoring to understand the medical condition of a person, and also speech-to-text function for faster and easier reporting. We have, as a Protex Balti spin-off, we have sold more than 2,000 workwear to Norwegian aquaculture market, to companies like Leroy Seafood and Marine Harvest. There is a huge potential in the market. Aquaculture generates 200 billion euros turnover globally and employs 60 million people worldwide. Also, potential markets like maritime, forestry, oil and gas, military, and rescue. We will enter the market through those 2,000 suits already available. We will upgrade them with smart electronics, and we will give those customers meaningful data about what is happening to their employees. We have a strong team to do that. Our team has several years of experience in sales, in marketing, in IoT. Our R&D partner is Tallinn University of Technology, the brightest minds in Estonia. Our advisors come from Ericsson, Suunto, Fujitsu. We would need additional funding to develop this solution further, to develop the speech-to-text function, to take the platform to another level, so that we can go to commercial launch 2019 in January. Join us in saving lives. My name is Urmas Reinsberg, and we are Team Ragnarok. Thank you.
It's for you. Thank you, Urmas. How many of you has anyone trying to make, like, for example, skirt or trousers for himself, by himself? Anybody? Wow. So now you will understand what is it digitalizing or Syrian 4.0 does means. And this will be told to you by our next team, Beampat. Please welcome on board, on the stage. Sorry, on board.
Hello, I'm the CEO of Beampat. My name is Mariana, and I made this shirt. It took me 1 day to do it, but today I want to introduce you to a solution that will help me make it way faster and more easy. A laser projector for sewing patterns. I'm a graphic designer, but I make clothes as a hobby. When I started sewing, I noticed an annoying part of it, dealing with paper patterns, still. Nowadays, you can print out PDF patterns yourself. Sounds good, but it actually took me 4 to 5 hours to find a suitable pattern for this coat, print it out, tape it together, cut it out again. Turns out others are also quite fed up with paper. I'm losing my valuable time dealing with loads of paper and storing issues, and often a pattern is even difficult for a beginner to understand. Beampat is bringing sewing into the modern world. It's a mini laser projector that visualizes sewing patterns straight on the fabric, and it does it immediately. Choosing and changing patterns all happens through your smart device. And of course, you can buy the patterns from our platform. So with Beampat, you will save loads of time. No more copy shops or printers. Everything is stored digitally, so no pieces are lost anymore, and everything is accessible anytime. Also with Beampat, you could be optimizing your fabric use. You could be getting perfectly fitted clothes and getting instructions on how to actually finish your garment. With Beampat, you can make more clothes with the same amount of time. Our business model is selling laser projector devices and also taking a 5% fee of every pattern that is sold on our platform. And it's made for sewing enthusiasts. Although we have been contacted by different small furniture companies, architects, and others who also see that this device could speed up their workflow. So from the 30 million hobby sewists in Europe, 3 million could potentially be our customers. With this lovely team here, we have already built 2 prototypes. We started exactly 6 months ago, and people are already in line to actually test the device. So currently, we are raising money for a more developed and stable prototype for testing, but also we are looking for seed money to actually fully develop the device and the platform and to scale. Beampat is an exciting opportunity for you, and of course, who would resist lasers? Thank you, I'm Mariana.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Well done. Great.
Thanks.
You know, Those of you who has children, sometimes it takes hours of negotiations or even weeks or even months to make clear that it's not okay to play mobile phone games for hours and hours and hours. And your child will say, yes, yes, mommy, yes, okay, like 15 minutes and I'm done. And then he again plays and plays. So, and sometimes he just forget himself in this game, because the game makers are an awesome guys, as you can understand. But then we have another game maker who has decided how to make a notification for children and how to convert this time when they are playing with the screen into some kind of productive activity. So please welcome on the stage next team, Numra.
My name is Kaspar, and I am the CEO and co-founder of Numro. We at Numro have a simple goal. The goal is to change children's screen time into more educational and a developing and a useful process. We want to turn screen time into a simple but effective learning experience. For that, we have invented a smart device application called Numro. What does Numro do? Numro works autonomously on the background of a smart device and shows regularly a simple but educational question to the child. Once the question is solved, the child can continue using their phone to play games or to watch videos. The question will not go away unless it's solved. And it is not possible for the child to bypass the question or to uninstall our application Numro. Numro also features a bedtime function. Bedtime is set by the parent, and during bedtime, all entertainment applications are blocked. And everything can be used again once bedtime is over. But Numro doesn't block any of the main functions of a smart device, or it doesn't show any questions over these main functions, like calling, alarms, messaging, calendar, and so on. And everything in Numro is customizable. Every customization is protected with a password, and the password is only known to the parent. Our marketing plan is to work with some big family YouTube channels, Facebook communities, blogs, forums, schools, kindergartens, and so on. By now, we have already reached some of these facilities and talked to some of these channels, and we got really positive feedback. They're really interested in the idea, and they want to work with us. At the moment, we need funding for the next steps of Numro development. And I invite you to join us to change the world of children's screen time and smartphone use. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. You know, I don't know how many of you have ever tried to fly the drones. I'm not very good in it, and every time when in the middle, it seems to me, in the middle of the training, it almost goes very well, then the accumulator is dead. That's why I'm very happy to welcome on the stage our next team, who will tell you what is the solution they have found. Please welcome Robotics. Oh no. Zubax Robotics. Welcome.
We have developed a new motor control technology which is 10% more energy efficient than the current state of the art. The main challenge that is hindering adoption of electric vehicles is the fact that best modern batteries store 50 times less energy per unit mass than combustible fuels. And that is unfortunate because that limits applicability of electric propulsion, which is pretty much awesome in all other regards. And we took it upon ourselves to design a better motor control technology. which takes advantage of recent advances in computing power of small microcontrollers. And that allowed us to develop a new digital signal processing algorithm, which allows us to eliminate reactive power from the system. And as a result, our drives allow electric vehicles to travel further using small batteries. This is the first product, which is based on this technology. It's a small motor control unit designed for unmanned vehicles, such as drones or robotic submarines. And this product was launched about 2 months ago, and at this point we have several business customers, and at least one of them performed an independent validation of our technology and confirmed that indeed there is a significant increase in energy efficiency. So now we are trying to scale. The general idea is that no matter where electric propulsion is used, the fundamental control principles are the same. And we are trying to extract our technology into a small module in the same form factor like cellular modems or GPS receivers. And this module will allow any electronics engineer to take advantage of our technologies in their custom designs. A few words about the market. The market of energy-efficient electric propulsion is growing extremely quickly, and we have at least 2 confirmations of 2 validations of this problem from different players on this market, a German company and a certain well-known expert in the field of unmanned vehicles. This is our team. We are all engineers, and we are 4 men strong. We've been working on this project for about 3 years. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thanks. This is for you. Yes, there is money like already hidden inside. Okay. That was technology. But as you know, technology will save us, and not only taking our hobby time and free time, but also literally can save us serving as for doctors and saving our lives. And I'm very grateful that the next team has came here from Belarus and will tell you what kind of a new disruption they have found and invented for you and for those of you who would ever need this kind of help. Please welcome Healthy Networks.
Hello, I'm Helena, CEO and co-founder of Healthy Networks. Your body is an orchestra, and we can tell when an organ sounds out of tune, starting with lungs. Lung Passport is a digital stethoscope and a machine learning-based app for early detection of most common and deadly respiratory conditions using lung sound analysis. Think Shazam for lungs. This is my daughter, Yara. She had been coughing badly for 4 weeks, so we took her to the hospital, worried about pneumonia. It claims more lives of kids under 5 than any other infection. I took this pic after receiving great news. Her lungs sounded clear, it was a nasal drip. Emotional roller coaster for a mom, economic loss for a healthcare payer. In US, such ER overuse costs $1.4 billion each year. Over 500 million people suffer from chronic respiratory conditions. 250,000 die each year from asthma, and almost all of those deaths are avoidable. Have you heard of COPD? It's a terminate condition that makes breathing exceedingly hard. Every 5th smoker will develop it, and once you get it, be prepared for up to 2 hospitalizations per year, and each one can result in death. 44 billion euro is the direct medical cost on treating people with respiratory conditions in European Union. Yet up to 20% of hospitalizations and 45% of primary care provider visits could be prevented, saving a whopping 9.6 billion. Yet here's what might surprise you. An average doctor's accuracy for identifying lung sounds is less than 72%. We confirmed for Lung Passport 90% average accuracy in a clinical test. What is more impressive, Lung Passport detected fine crackles typical for pneumonia 2 days before it showed up on X-ray, a golden standard for diagnosis. Lung Passport brings detection and monitoring of lung problems such as asthma, COPD, pneumonia to masses, just like thermometer brought measurement of fever to every home. You place the stethoscope on your chest and start the recording. Neural networks will correlate the recording with specific types of lung sounds in seconds and display the result on your screen. It's as if you've got a panel of top-notch pulmonologists attending to you, your kid, or your parents anytime, anywhere. Our prime customers are payers, providers, and pharma. It's a subscription model, charging 10% on estimated savings, plus cost of goods sold on the hardware provided. With the certification in place, we'll engage with B2C market directly, selling the device for $60, and the app comes free. We've got the best team to deliver the product. Our partners at the Belarusian Medical Academy of Postgraduate Education have invested over 1,000 hours into nurturing the system. We have 4 co-founders, 2 technical, 2 biz dev, as data scientist and a hardware engineer. Together, we successfully built a pilot-ready medical system in 8 months and 73k euro. We're now looking for a seed round, 50% of which is already committed, and for pilots in EU. We're Lung Passport. We know when your lungs are in trouble. I would love to tell you more. Do contact us.
Thank you. Stop. Thank you very much, Helena. Have you already tried the ice cream in Technopole matchmaking area? This fresco, you can see how fresh and how nice is it. But sometimes when you buy the ice cream, according to the number written on the package, it's okay, but then you figure out that it was not handled very nicely, and then you have ice on it or some wet in it, and so on. So this team has found a solution for this kind of problem. We all like ice cream, as I can assume. So please, Taimi, welcome on stage.
Hi, I'm Laurent, and I'm the co-founder of Taime. We see a problem in today's food transport system. When something is being produced, it has to travel through a long and complex logistical system to get to its final destination. During that process, foods might not be handled properly, and they might go bad. The problem is that you, as a customer, have no indication of this, since you only see the number on the best before date. We aim to solve that problem with our smart best before indicator called Taime. It's a sticker. It goes from green to red based on time and temperature, and it gives users direct and honest feedback about their product with just one quick glance. We get our revenue from selling our product to food makers. We have already contacted the largest food producers in Estonia, and we already have a preliminary agreement with Valio to test our product. The market in Estonia is actually huge. We estimate about 500 million dairy products are being sold each year. Our indicator costs 1 cent a piece. This means 5 million euros revenue for us in 1 year in Estonia. Our team consists of 4 members, all studying in Tallinn University of Technology. 3 of them are bachelor students, 2nd year, chemistry and biotechnology, and 1 of them is a master's student, studying food research and development. 3 of us also work in Estonia's leading food innovation center, TÜVTAK. Our minimum viable product is a yes or no cold chain indicator sticker. This is the one we have the preliminary agreement with Valio. For us to fully realize this prototype, we need 5,500 euros. We have also calculated that if we want to go to mass producing, we will need to work for 12 months. And for that, we will need about 110,000 euros. My name is Laurent. I am the co-founder of Taime. Thank you.
You were great. Thanks. If you think that I'm against of games, no, I love games. And I love games with heroes. And I'm very glad that we have teams who has decided, who has found more applications for the children with games. For the children, for them to feel a little bit relief of their sometimes overcomplicated life. And I'm talking about the children with chronic diseases. And I'm very happy that there is a solution for them. Please welcome on stage the next team, Triumph Health.
Hi, my name is Kadri, and I'm a psychologist. And I'm going to tell you about very serious illnesses and how a game can help. I am the CEO of Triumph Health, and we are creating a mobile game to help ill children. We are doing it because currently every fourth kid is battling with chronic illness. They are all very different, asthma, diabetes, cancer, but they do have something in common, and this is the mental burden. Of those who are chronically ill, 60% have developed serious psychiatric issues. These can really interfere with treatment and have long-term health consequences. But these are preventable. Can you imagine even what a kid with a very serious diagnosis feels when the life of him or herself and the whole family will be changed forever and dramatically? To help them, we need to focus on several aspects. The key areas are mental health, how the treatment is going. We need to give them knowledge. We need to support their general health, their hygiene, their physical activity, and at the same time, we need to empower them and give them a sense of success. We need to give these kids a healthier future, and we can accomplish this through health and behavior-changing techniques. We will do this and have been done this through a game because almost every kid has a smartphone and they love to play. And this is what they do in our game. They need to take care of the Triumphland city because disease monster got loose. They learn through actions, they have daily activities, and since nobody needs to fight alone, then they are assigned a sidekick who constantly helps them. And during this process, they find their inner strength. What is very important is that this big data that is gathered from the game is analyzed for a dashboard for medical personnel, which in turn helps to monitor the treatment. It improves care team communication and also improves the effectiveness of the medical visit. Of course, we are not alone in the world. We have several competitors. There are more than 300,000 health applications available. These listed here are either gamified apps or games, but none of these have a dashboard for medical personnel, and also these are not platforms like ours where more diseases can and will be added. We have validated the game with children with cancer, and they have given us wonderful feedback. The game has helped them, and now the game is updated every other week. We are negotiating with hospitals globally, and also my time is up, and I'm very, very happy for the attention on behalf of my whole team.
Thank you. It was great. Thanks. Thank you very much. Unfortunately, we were allowed to bring to you only top 10. Next time we will negotiate some top 20 for you. But please stay with us because the next you will see the awarding ceremony for Mectory, and then will be awarding ceremony from Prototron. And we were lucky this year because we have almost 60,000 euro to give away today. So stay tuned and you will know who will be the next unicorns in tech startups. Thanks.